That was a good lick. What do we got? Come on. Get out away from them docks. That's a giant. Ooh, come on. Good morning, y'all. We are out here today on the Old Town Autopilot, and we're just kind of exploring around some creeks. We got some storms moving in later today, so hopefully we can get in here and find us a bite. Y'all stay tuned. Let's see if we can make it happen. I am going to start off today throwing a Miradine 17 MR. And yeah, with this little kind of overcast morning right here, is not a whole lot of light shining down in the water. Feel like just throwing something like this with a little bit of rattle, a little bit of flash, can get a little bit of attention. Hopefully we can find some fish with it. If not, we'll move on to something else, but I think this might be a good starting point. Got him. There we go. First fish of the morning. Ooh, that might be a decent trout. Yep, I did make a swap over to the Hoodwink. Yeah, that's a good trout. Good fish. Come here. Come here. What a way to kick off the day. Look at this stud right there. Yes! Ooh, what a fish. Man, that right there will get you fired up. Boom! Y'all, I threw that Miradine all down this bank, and I might have thrown 3 casts with the Hoodwink in the haymaker color. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get a good release on you. Anyways, whew, yeah, that's what we threw right there. The Hoodwink in the haymaker color. Y'all, look at that fish right there. We're gonna get a quick measurement, and then we're gonna get a release on her. Y'all, that has got to be the fattest 21-inch trout I've ever caught. I definitely thought it was gonna go bigger than 21. Look at how thick and beautiful that fish is. If it wasn't such a nice, beautiful fish, I would keep it. I am keeping today, but we're gonna get a release on her because that is a healthy one. As a bye-bye. Very, very healthy fish. I'm telling you, for a fish to be that fat at 20.5 inches, that is going to be a future giant. She had some amazing genes, very healthy, very clean fish. Thankful that that was the first one we caught and I got to release it. Man, what a way to start and to catch it on the doggone Hoodwink. Come on, let's go. I mean, that absolutely just fires me up. I mean, it's a real dreary, kind of overcast morning, real kind of lazy feeling morning. Something like that, man, it just gets your blood going. It will definitely wake you up. Oh, we just missed one. He nailed it. Come on back for it. Y'all, look at that right there. That's the one that bit. Left me with a scale. Yeah, that's a big trout scale right there. Oh, it's gonna be a good day, y'all. Well, just as we started to get on a good bite, we had some storms starting to roll through, so I had to get off the water pretty quickly. But we're back out here today, fishing a whole new area because we had a lot of fresh water dump in on us, and I decided to head south down towards the island to try to get some more salinity, maybe a little better clarity. The rivers and creeks are going to be absolutely destroyed for a few weeks, and that's if the rain doesn't continue. But anyways, yeah, we're just going to get in here and try to find some speckled trout or some redfish. Using the same lure I caught that big trout on the other day. That is our Southern Salt Hoodwink. This is the haymaker color. I'm going to start off with that. As you can see, the water here is very chalky, very dirty. If I'm not getting any bites, I'm gonna swap over to a Miradine, something like that, give me a little bit more flash. Got him. There we go. All right, first fish of the morning. That's a good fish. He's feeling decent. Yep, he's got some good runs. Oh. Oh, well, we just missed our first fish of the morning, and that was a good one. Dang it. See if we can get us another one to bite. Got him. Dude, they're hanging out on bottom. That's a decent trout right there. Not as big as one we just lost. I was slowly working that lure on the bottom. All right. Well, y'all, that fish right there is dinner. Yes. Look at how light the color is on that trout right there. Just very, very light. Man, and he's cold right there. Water temperature here is 56, which is about 6 degrees warmer than where we started this morning. Look at that beautiful, beautiful fish. They got to be 15 to keep here. And this guy is 17 inches. So we are on the board with a 17-inch trout, y'all. That was the second bite that we got that was just kind of real slowly bounced on bottom. I've been running through here and back here in this cove. I am getting a little bit of bait, which I have not seen bait anywhere else. And these fish just really, really lethargic right now. So we're probably just going to slow it down. Give us some nice little bounces, twitches, some longer pauses. And hopefully we can figure out a good solid pattern, because I believe this area is just stacked with fish right now. Oh, he nailed it. We got hammered. Got him. Oh, that might be a decent one. Now he's coming in to me. It's definitely a keeper. That was the first real aggressive bite. Yeah, that's a good one. That's the first real aggressive bite we've had this morning. Come here. Yeah. Oh, what a fish. Another solid fish. I'm really slowing down my retrieve now, bouncing it on bottom. Starting to get them dialed in. That one's a little bit thicker, probably about an 18-incher right there. All right. Man, such beautiful fish right here. One of my favorite fish to target, especially in the wintertime. These speckled trout, they can just get stacked up in an area, which is what we're experiencing now. They're all in this one corner. I worked all the way around right here. No bites. I've had 4 or 5 bites in this one spot, and they're yielding some nice trout. So one thing that I really wanted to get out of this lure right here was to make sure that the plastic was neutral density. So you got 3 different types of plastics, right? You got sinking, floating, and then you have neutral. Well, what that allows that to do is when I'm working that lure, whenever I kind of lay it on bottom, it's going to kind of sit there at a 45-degree angle. The tail's going to be standing up, fluttering, and it's going to kind of slowly settle down into the bottom, which right now is absolutely perfect for these slow biting fish. Just kind of letting it sit, giving it a couple, fluffing it up. He just bit. Got him. Just like that. Another good one. That's better than the last 2 for sure. Oh, that's a good fish. That is a really good trout. Oh, yeah. Dude came right into me. Look at that fish. Boom. Let's go. And it's got a tag in her. Oh, my goodness. All right, simmer down. This is a big fish. This is a big fish right here, y'all. My goodness. We will be releasing her. She is too big to keep. And she's got a tag in her right there. All right, y'all. Well, I turned the camera off to save the clip, and I went to turn it back on. Something happened. Anyways, got a good release on that fish. 22.5 inches. Had a reward tag in her. She's released right here. Beautiful, beautiful speckled trout. We really don't want to keep anything over 20 today, but we are on a hole right here, and that hoodwink and the haymaker color is absolutely getting it done. Can we catch us another one right there? So I have not gotten any more bites back here, so we're going to leave these fish alone. We're going to venture out and we're going to try to find some more fish. I do think that if I just stayed here, they would kind of regroup and I could probably get back on them, but that's not my style. I want to continue to explore and try to find new stuff. But I do get a ton of questions from y'all asking what kind of batteries and stuff I use on my kayak. So the battery that I use is an EPOCH 105 amp hour lithium smart battery. Now with that smart battery, I've got to show y'all something really cool. All right, so like I said, I'm running smart batteries, right? Real cool. Comes with an app, so I just click on the app right here. It pulls my battery up. I don't know how well y'all can see this, but it gives me all the information on my battery. So it tells me that I'm on my third charge cycle. I've got 90% battery left, and currently I'm running at 4.5 out of 10, which is about 2 miles an hour. And at this rate, I can run for 11 hours. So it's telling me I can run at this pace right now for 11 hours and 35 minutes. So really cool. Now obviously, if I crank my motor on up to 10, now it's telling me that at this pace, I can run for 2.5 more hours. So for me, those batteries just solve a major problem. And that's like charge anxiety. I don't know what you would call that, but if you don't know what your battery's doing, you don't know if it fully charged the night before, you don't know how hard you've been running it, you start to later on in the day, you start to wonder, well, how much more power do I got left in my motor, right? And you know, you're just sitting here running around, and a lot of times you're conserving energy when you don't need to, or you're running really hard when you need to slack off. So being able to see what my battery doing it's an absolute must. In 2024, I believe everybody should be running a smart battery, and my battery of choice is EPOCH. They make great batteries. They're out of Atlanta, Georgia, and yeah, awesome batteries. Anyways, back to the fishing. Let's get in here, find some more. Got them. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and spot lock right here. Yeah, that's another one for the box. Just working around this little point right here. Definitely want to spot lock right here, because anytime really in the winter time you find one fish, you're bound to find a pile of them. We are going to measure them. This one's looking like it could be a little on the short side. It was looking good at first, which y'all already know. Yeah, that one right there is only 14. So buddy, you get to go back. I do appreciate the bite though. Something tore them up right there. Get bigger, buddy. We'll see you again. Bye bye. Could there be another one right there? About to find out. Nope. That was a good lick. What do we got? Come on, get out away from them docks. That's a giant. Ooh, come on, come here, what do we got? That's a big fish, y'all. Oh, we've lost some good ones today. I'm gonna try to drive away from this dock. Looks like a good redfish. Looks like a big redfish. All right, we should be all right here. Go ahead, come on. Don't lose this one, Nate. Man, I knew it was a good fish when he smoked it. He hammered it at full speed. Kind of play him out here. We're out of danger, so we don't have to hausse them too much. Man, that is a beautiful fish. Let's go. All right, he ain't ready, Nate. He ain't ready. Calm down. Everybody just calm down. Come on, swing him around. I think I want to net him on this side. Actually, Let's swing them around to my strong side. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Just a little bit of variety on the day. Catching good trout. And then start hitting some of these docks. Got us a big redfish on the line right now. And this guy does not want to give up. Close, close. There we go. All right, yeah. Let's go, y'all. Man, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I just get pumped up. You know, it's good enough to just be out here. It's a beautiful morning, a little cold, but that's all right. All this is right here, it's just a little extra added bonus. Man, what a beautiful fish. And to catch them on the haymaker hoodwink right there, it's just icing on the cake. We are not going to be keeping this guy today. We got enough fish in the box already. If I would have caught him first, he would probably be going to the house, but we got those 2 trout in the box, and that's plenty for me. So this guy gets to swim, and hopefully we can come back and catch him again. Bye-bye, buddy. Kick. There we go. All right, we're about to head to the house and cook these fish up for y'all, but I do want to talk to y'all about the setup that I was using today. So the rod that I was using is the Chubby Rod's 7'2" medium power fast action rod. This is my favorite rod. I use it for just about everything. I'm using a Shimano Corrado 70 reel, and I got that spooled up with 15-pound Suffix 832 braid, and I got 15-pound fluorocarbon leader right there. 1/4 ounce screwball jig head with the Southern Salt haymaker. I will link all of this down below, so if y'all want to check them out, there will be links provided for y'all. Well, we are back at the house now. Had an amazing morning on the water. That redfish at the end just kind of topped it all off. Amazing fight. Love targeting those fish around those docks. But check it out. We have our speckled trout. We went ahead, filleted them up. I've already done a few videos on how I fillet my speckled trout. Probably the easiest fish in the world to fillet. But we have our trout fillets right here. We have some asparagus that we're going to cook. And we're going to be throwing this on the Weber kettle right there. And trying to go a little bit healthier today. We are going to be throwing some butter in it. But other than that, it's going to be a pretty clean, easy dish. All right, so like I said, we got our fillets right here, got our asparagus. The only thing I'm going to use for this, I'm going to use some butter, as well as a couple of seasonings that I picked up. These are Compass Point blend seasonings. They're from Mississippi. Local people, got to support them. But I got these seasonings from Sea to Swamp Outfitters in Gulfport. And we're going to be using some garlic pepper salt, some vegetable seasoning. And then this is labeled salmon, but I wanted an herbier type kind of fish. I do have some Creole, some Cajun, some other seafood stuff, but I feel like this is going to go perfect with what we're doing. Pretty simple here. I'm just going to cut some thin pads of butter, and this is going to go under the fish as well as on top of it. Put a little bit over on the vegetables. And it might look like a lot of butter, and then in a lot of ways it really is, but it's not like we're going to be slurping all the butter out of the bottom of the pan. So a lot of the butter is going to be left in the pan. But if you want your fish to taste good, you got to add some good fats and oils. And today we're going to be using butter. We'll be sliding it up under these fish. Do 3 pads per fillet, and then we'll come over, put a couple on the top, and be good to go. All right, so we're gonna season our vegetables first. Just got this vegetable seasoning. Sprinkle that on there. And then we're gonna go in garlic, pepper, salt on everything. Yeah, cannot go wrong there. On top of that, just to our fish, we're gonna put this salmon blend over the top of that. Like I said, I want that nice herb taste coming out in that fish, and we're gonna go pretty decent right there. Make sure we got it coated real nice, and that's it, y'all. Pretty much done right there. doesn't get any easier than that. We're just gonna transfer that over to the Weber. We got all of our coals pushed to one side, got the pan opposite side of the coals, and then we're just gonna pop this old lid on. And she's probably gonna cook for about 20 minutes or so. It's really gonna take a long time to get those vegetables right, but that butter is going to keep everything from burning right there. It's going to keep everything from overcooking. So about 20 minutes should be right. Right, it's been about 20 minutes or so. Remove the lid. Man, that smells good, y'all. So the veggies are looking like they're just about done. Do an old flake test on the fish. Yeah, she's flaking. All right, let's go ahead and pull her off. Oh man, that smells amazing, y'all. Hi y'all, well here it is. Y'all look at that. Such beautiful, beautiful fish. Smells amazing. Let's go ahead. Let's grab that bite right there. It's gonna be hot, just come off the grill. Oh my God. There's a lot of butter on that, but dang is it good. Holy moly. That seasoning, absolutely perfect. Fish is cooked perfectly. Nothing better than just fresh fish. Speckled trout's not the best fish out there to eat, but it is very, very fresh, very, very tasty, and always makes a good meal. Well, y'all, that's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If y'all would, hit that like button, comment with any questions, and also, we are trying to hit 75,000 subscribers this year. We're about 25,000 away from that. I need all of y'all's help. If y'all would, share the video, subscribe to the channel, help us achieve that goal this year. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll see y'all next time.